supervisors meeting, we did appoint a replacement supervisor, and that was Adam Selisker, if I pronounce that right. Adam, as part of the interviewing process, announced that he was also on a pre-scheduled business meeting for this past week. So he's not here tonight, will be at future meetings. He was appointed on October 10th. Tonight I'd like to start off with the presentation by Pete. If you could start the process, Pete.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Would you please exchange those flags? And Dr. Rose, would you come down here too? Okay. Would the Marine Corps League detachment members, Veteran Advisory Commission members, firefighters, and other veterans in the room that would like to please join us up here? Good evening. Tonight we're going to recognize another of our Northampton Patriots. With Senior Airman Austin Fizel, and his parents, Marie and George. Please come up here to join us. Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
As many of you know, this all began 15 years ago on April 23rd, 2003, when the Board of Supervisors introduced our Northampton Patriots flag program to honor our Northampton residents serving in Operation Iraqi Freedom. Back then, we knew of 24 such residents, and as of today, due to the expansion of the program to include Afghanistan and other hostile areas, we know of 87. Behind the dais is a flag display holding both military and American flags. There are 88 of them. At one time, all were military flags, each representing the branch of service and identifying the resident with a yellow streamer with his or her name affixed to it. As each one returns home, and so far 85 have, we return his or her military flag and replace it with an American flag. After tonight, there will be 88 flags total, with 2 of them armed service flags awaiting return to its representatives, 1 Army and 1 Air Force. I should point out that although there are 88 flags for 87 people, that is because one of our residents, Frank Young Jr., first deployed in 2006 while he was in the Army, and then again in 2010 while he was in the Navy. Austin, you had deployed from McGuire Air Force Base, Tampa, Florida for your recent tour, and I understand that was your second deployment, with your first deployment being on August 23rd, 2016. On each deployment, you acted as crew chief, serving KC-10 extender aircraft at Al Dhafar Air Base in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, correct?
That's correct.
Good. Back on June 27th, your mom and dad, Marie and George, put your Air Force flag in the display, which Chairman Ward took out a few minutes ago, and replaced it in the display with a U.S. flag with your name on it. So at this time, we would like to officially present you with that Air Force flag, which Mr. Moore is holding. Harry, would you do the honors? You want to get a snapshot of presenting that? In case they want to look at you.
Good? Yeah, good.
Now, Austin, we have some more special presentations for you. Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick via Peter Chong, the Congressman's Veterans Advocate, is here to make a presentation. Peter?
So on behalf of Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick, we want to present you this flag that was flown over the U.S. Capitol. Presented to Senior Airman Austin Fizel, United States Air Force, in recognition of the dedication and commitment our airmen have to share freedom for our fellow Americans and remember those who have given their lives so that others shall live free. For your dedication and continued support, we give you our respect. Signed October 24th by Brian Fitzpatrick.
Senator Tomlinson via his District Administrator, Kerry Judge. Kerry.
Thank you. Certificate of recognition from the Senator Robert M. Tomlinson, Air Force Crew Chief Austin Fizel.
Excuse me, Peter, could you hold that closer?
Closer.
Getting thing that nobody can hear talk.
A certificate of recognition from the Senator Robert M. Tomlinson for Air Force Crew Chief Austin Fizel. Welcome home. The Senate of Pennsylvania is always proud to recognize its citizens who, through outstanding achievements, bring great credit to themselves, their communities, their families, and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Thank you for your commitment to serving our great country as a crew chief in the United States Air Force. May this certificate, offered with the best wishes of the Senate of Pennsylvania, serve as a lasting reminder of your achievement, and may you enjoy continued success in the future. Robert M. Tomlinson, Senator Robert M. Tomlinson. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You also have the flag for him?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you very much.
Also, this is a ceremonial flag from Senator Tomlinson also, so we wanted you to have that. You got that also.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Representative Helen Tai could not be here, but she asked Dr. Kim Rose to make a presentation on her behalf. Kim?
Okay. Representative Helen Tai could not be here tonight, but Austin, she wanted you to know that one of her first duties as a state rep was to be at your flag placement ceremony when you were deployed, and it was such a shining, proud moment for her. She regrets not being able to be here tonight to welcome you home, but she's very happy for your safe return, and she wants to thank you for your service. And she has a, we have a certificate of appreciation to Air Force Senior Airman Austin Fizel. This certificate is issued to demonstrate our sincere appreciation for your commitment to the United States military and dedication to defending the United States of America. Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
Austin, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you for everyone in attendance today and everyone who couldn't be here. I'd like to say a couple thanks to my mother and father for making sure that I was taken care of while I was overseas, and also to my second family over here, the fire department, for making sure that I was always taken care of. Thank you.
I guess before I conclude, Barry, do you want to?
Yeah, if I could take a short peek. Once again, as I always say, this is the greatest honor the Board of Supervisors has, and I certainly appreciate all the efforts of Pete and all the veterans here today. You know, honoring our vets, our servicemen to go overseas and come back, it's really a great honor. This is actually the second time, Austin, I think, to come back. And I guess my only recommendation or request I have of you is to stay here for a while. Enjoy yourself. And certainly you deserve it. I mean, you've gone overseas twice, you volunteer for the fire company, you know, spend time with family, friends, things like that, and truly enjoy that. You certainly deserve it. And thank you again, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Now, I have a special announcement, or as the TV news would say, this just in. The other day, Kay Glover, mother of Air Force Lieutenant Kelsey Glover, told me that Kelsey is returning from her deployment and will be landing at her U.S. base at MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa either today or tomorrow. And that's following her second deployment to Afghanistan and Al-Udeid in Qatar. She will be at MacDill for about 3 months before her next deployment, and she'll only be in town for Thanksgiving holidays and not be able to come to the next supervisors meeting on November 14th. So Mom and Dad, Kay and Kevin, will retrieve her Air Force flag at that meeting and replace it with her U.S. flag as we did tonight with Austin. Now, I'm ending, as has been documented so often, that those that serve our country and our military are at risk each and every day, whether they're on U.S. soil or foreign soil. Their lives are put on the line each and every day. Northampton and our country are proud of what our military are doing for the freedoms we enjoy here at home. We always mention at these ceremonies that 2 of our patriots did not make it back safe and sound. And of course, they were Army PFC Bobby Dembowski Jr. and Army Master Sergeant Ken Elwell. Their American flags are in that display front and center with the black streamers containing their names. We'll never forget Bobby and Ken and the service they gave while paying the ultimate price. Bobby Dembowski, 11 years ago on May 24th, 2007, and Ken Elwell 7 years ago on July 7th, 2011. And I believe Sue Elwell Burkhart is here, as she always is for these ceremonies. So Austin, thank you for your service and giving us the opportunity to honor you this evening. Welcome home. We look forward to the welcome home for your fellow Air Force compatriot Kelsey Glover next month. God bless you and all of our troops in harm's way, and may you keep them safe. Thank you, and thank everyone for coming this evening. Welcome home.
Does Austin, they got a call that the fire company has to leave, so they just wanted to let you know.
So if we get closer together, we can take a group picture and then we'll do this one. And I should mention Bernadette Heenan, who's up here this evening. When this began back in 2003, I was on the Board of Supervisors. And Bernie had called me, and this was right after the Iraq broke out. And she said, can I come over to the house to meet with some people? So I said, of course. And when I went to the home, there were about a dozen moms of guys and gals that were serving in Iraq. And she wanted to know if there was anything that we could do to honor these people. So we thought about it for a while, and not knowing how long that war would be, we decided to have a flag ceremony in front of the, what's now known as the Bobby Dembowski Jr. Memorial Park at 2:32 or 3:32. We had 24 residents we found out about. We got their military affiliation, had flags presented with their names on it, and each supervisor escorted a family member and placed those 24 flags in that park. That was in April. We didn't think it was going to last that long, so by the time October came, we got the call that, hey, these flags are going to get tattered, and with the weather and the winter elements, etc. What should we do? So Bernadette made arrangements to build a flag display, which was a lot smaller than that, because back then we only needed it for 40 flags. But as time went on, we expanded that flag display to a larger one, and then maybe 4 months ago, we now expanded it where it could hold 120 flags. So Bernadette was instrumental in starting it.
Thanks to Muntz Construction.
And Muntz Construction is the one that graciously built that for us. So thanks again.
Thank you very much.